Yes, Yvonne. Yes.
Can
Sorry,
I
Jerry.
just ask, on what we're talking about here, it's almost like there's a battle when, you know, the mind wants to keep coming in, and yes, you catch it, but it keeps doing it and keeps doing it, keeps doing it. So even with insight, does that eventually the mind shut up? I don't think it does, but how does one?
Yeah, Yvonne, the question there is, this will sound, the real question there is, who cares? And it's a question. Who's being affected by the mind?
Yeah.
The only thing that's affected by the mind is the mind. And that's not a true effect. You know, can you hurt a thought with a thought? Can you damage a thought with another thought? Consider that for a second. No. Can you damage a thought with another thought?
No.
No. Yeah. So the problem is that you're aware of what occurs, correct?
Yeah, I'm seeing what Joe was just saying, you know, that the mind comes in and it's like, oh, got you. But it's like all the time, and I feel it is a bit frustrating, a bit tiring, to be honest. That's how I'm finding it at the moment.
Good. Yvonne, that's all mind. All of that is mind. Now, the question is this, yeah? You're aware of all of that, correct?
Yes.
Good. That is aware of all of that is not is not the mind, is not the content of the mind, and is not what the mind is saying. That is aware of that. The problem is you're still taking that is aware of that mind to be Yvonne.
Yeah.
Because that's why I asked you, who cares? Yeah. And you're still taking the position of this that's being affected and this that cares is Yvonne. And Yvonne is that is aware of what the mind is doing and saying. And what I'm saying to you is that is aware of the mind and what's going on in there is not Yvonne. Yvonne is a product of the mind. So Yvonne is not aware. Yvonne is not conscious. Yeah. But you're probably, there's still a belief there that it's Yvonne that's conscious. It's Yvonne that's aware.
Yeah, there must be, and it feels like layers. It's like I'm chipping away.
Good.
You know,
that's what happens. That's Yvonne. That's just what that's how it happens. Yeah.
And I'm trying not to be anxious about it because, like you said at the beginning, you know, it's the craving. Like I've been on this journey all my life, and it's God, it can be so frustrating. It has been frustrating, but I have to let all that go and stop, like searching. Just kind of like get to a point where I make my kind of, you know, just peace with it all. I guess.
Okay, so Yvonne's never going to be at peace with it. It's just not going to happen.
No, I guess not.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
Yeah. Yvonne is just a pattern of thoughts. Masquerading as this consciousness, this awareness, this beingness. Because ordinarily we would say, yes, it's me, Yvonne, that's conscious and aware. That's standard. That's what we believe. Yeah. And it's me, Yvonne, that gets affected by the mind. Yeah. Yvonne is, that's the mind, yeah. Yvonne is being produced and created in that mind. Yvonne is not outside of that mind and aware of what's going on in that mind. Not Yvonne. Is there awareness of what's going on in the mind? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but you're taking the position that this that is aware of what's going on in the mind, and this that is being affected by what's going on in the mind is Yvonne.
Mm.
And it's not.
Gosh.
Like the amnesia pointer that I was sharing with Jerry.
Mm.
Yeah. If you forget who you are, it's all gone. Yeah. Having a clue who you are, who would there be being affected then? Who'd be being affected?
Well, there wouldn't be in me.
Well, there certainly wouldn't be an Yvonne that was being affected, would there?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Good. What would remain?
just beingness, just like a blank canvas, like
You'd be conscious.
no script, no
Yeah.
script.
Yeah. You'd be conscious. You'd be aware.
Mm.
Now, what I'm saying to you is you already are that. It doesn't need to be found. You are already conscious and aware and being alive. That is already taking place. The only mistake that we make is that we take this beingness and consciousness and awareness to be Yvonne. Now you need to come to see why it's not possible for this consciousness and awareness to be Yvonne. That part is coming to understand what you're not. Do you understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Thank you.
yeah, that's okay. You know, like, I get you. I get it. I fully understand what you're saying and how things are being viewed and so, like, I get it. Yeah. All I can say to you is you still need to keep chipping away to come to see what you're not. You have to do that. Yeah. And the only thing is the irony, the only thing that could possibly come to an understanding and know what you're not is what you are. Yeah. If you keep taking this point of beingness to be Yvonne, yeah, that will never come to see what you are. It can't. Yeah. Because the mind, a thought can't experience this presence. A thought can't, a thought is not conscious. It can't experience consciousness, a thought. Yeah. And to have any experience, we have to be conscious. If we're unconscious, there's no experience. So to have any experience, we must be conscious. We must be conscious. Yeah. Now, you can come to see that the mind is not conscious, that there is one point of consciousness that is aware of the mind, of the body, of the laptop sitting in front of you, of the chair you're sitting on. Yet there's one point of consciousness, not two, not two. Yeah. Sometimes I'll say, try and flip this. Yeah. You're conscious of the mind. Now see if the mind is conscious of this that is conscious of it. Do that now. Do that right now. You're conscious of thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Good. See if those thoughts are conscious of this that is conscious of the thoughts. It's ridiculous. It's
almost like straight to a block. Yeah.
It's like it's absurd. It's absurd. Yet it's the mind, thoughts that are saying, I am here and I am conscious. What the hell would they know? What the hell would thoughts know if thoughts aren't conscious? Yeah. Then you look at that, because it's the mind that says, oh, I've experienced this and I've experienced that, and oh, my whole life and trauma going on. You know, the mind is saying all that, yeah, without having an experience. Why? Because it's not conscious.
Mhm.
Now, if the mind is not conscious, think about this. If the mind is not conscious, what's it basing the story on?
Just like stuff that is collected. It's a bit like a book, isn't it? Just full of words and
So what are you paying attention to it?
assumptions.
Yeah,
It's like assumptions, yeah.
But why do we pay any attention to it? Because we still think,
I don't know. I
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
why, because we still believe that this that is here, that's
Mm.
aware of the mind, is our personal self. That's why. That's why.
Mm.
So, you know,
It's
why,
kind of crazy.
yeah,
That life,
it is.
life's like that. What it's like, yeah, it's just mad. It's mad.
Yeah, but that's the mind making that statement based on
Yeah.
no experience. It's just a story based on no experience. The mind can't experience anything. It's not conscious.